welcome Chris Bartz.
Hey,
Thanks, welcome to the show.
Wow. Last night at Tchotchkes.
Yes, that is the name of the show. Last night at Tchotchkes. And this is episode 3.
Thank you for having me. This is fantastic.
I'm glad you can make it.
I love it at Tchotchkes.
Yeah, you're familiar with Tchotchkes.
I've been here. I spent a month here one night. No, I've been here several times. Yeah. I almost wore my Tchotchkes t-shirt, and I didn't want to be that guy.
You were also the first official person that played music in Tchotchkes, even though it was for just a second.
That one night, I ran in and out.
After the,
I was here for that. Yeah.
That's the one and only time someone's played an instrument in here.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Until later, because I have an old guitar. You can.
I was just gonna say we should do more of that. Should definitely have more live music in Tchotchkes.
Oh yeah, we should have told you to bring your guitar.
I'm proud to be that.
Just force. No, I'm just.
Just make me play my guitar.
Yeah,
I would do it. I would do it for you.
No, I wouldn't do that to you.
Appreciate being here.
I definitely wouldn't. Yeah, well, it's great to have you here, man. This is episode 3, so this is early goings of the show. And I was saying before, I think that I'm gonna need to teach Doug how to edit, just so we could try to pump stuff out a little bit faster.
You're a little slow so far. Yeah.
I have definitely been a little slow so far. That's my parents said that to me for the first 20 years of my life.
That's it.
They're like, you're
doing fine.
A slow start.
I'm doing just fine.
Yeah. I'm like one of these toys where you gotta go, and then you finally let it go, and it runs right into a wall.
I think that
ends
all
up in
the
the
time.
hospital.
That's growing up on that stuff. I feel like sometimes that's what I need. Like a cord you can rip out of the back of my neck or something, and then I'm good to go. Yeah. I'll go do a loop-de-loop.
Did you have one of those toys that remember the cars that you pulled?
Absolutely, 100%. I'm really picturing the Evel Knievel bike, though.
Oh, I got the big one up there.
The big
one's
one.
up there.
Yeah, Doug has
to rip that.
We could set up a jump on the bar and probably jump some
we
flaming
should.
hoop or something.
Yes.
God.
I do remember one jump in particular, but before we get to that, I also want to introduce the Producer's Corner, Producer Paige and Producer Angie. Say hello.
Hello.
Helping us out again here on the show.
Awesome. I love this setup. This is really cool.
Yeah, well, Tchotchkes, I feel inspired the podcast as opposed to us being like, we need to find a space. It's like, well, we got the space. We just need to start the show.
It's so genuine in Tchotchkes that you can't create a space. I don't know. You're going to put a couple fake trees behind you and a curtain. You can do that anywhere. There's soul here.
Yes.
There's a lot of soul and puke, I think.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't think anyone's puked in here.
No?
I don't think so.
Okay, so I could be the first.
Oh, wait a minute.
I could be the first at two things.
Somebody has puked in here.
No, when I come home more than a little buzz, and I'm scared that everyone's going to hear me puke, I come down here.
Oh, that's the safety bathroom.
Isn't there a tiny? Is this a toilet with a tiny hole too? Does it have a tiny little?
What?
You know how
what the fuck are you talking about? You mean the actual exit
gentlemen,
hole?
cheers to that. Yeah.
No, it's a normal size exit hole.
Is it?
It's a brand new toilet.
I'll judge for myself.
I can't tell what's innuendo and what's really happening in life right now between you guys.
So cheers.
Well, Chris, welcome to the show. Cheers.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
So
Definitely
much.
not going to take this entire thing.
So you're welcome back.
Yeah, do it.
At any random time you want to pop in.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
We encourage that.
I didn't wear the Tchotchkes shirt, thank God, because the mannequin is.
The mannequin is
awkward.
Yeah.
I certainly don't want to dress as everyone else.
I saw mine in the closet today and thought the same thing. Exact same.
What if we all showed up with it? What if 2 out of the 3 of us had it and the mannequin? This is too much.
Right.
You know what? The next time you're on, we'll both wear it, but we'll wear it inside out.
Upside down.
Why don't you wear it for the first half of the show
mine as a pair of pants.
And then switch halfway through the show? Just switch your shirts.
I'll make a diaper out of mine.
Tchotchke arms coming out of the bottom.
We haven't thought of the diapers yet, but that's probably a good.
It would be
piece
a hot
of merch.
seller.
Tchotchke diapers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we were hinting about music, and legendary OHMS BAND singer Chris Bartz, leader of the what do you guys got going this summer?
The OHMS BAND. We got a bunch of stuff. We got the usual things. Jackson Square is late in August, and they're bringing back the picnic in the park for the 4th of July.
Is that in Centennial
exciting.
Park?
Yep.
For those who don't know, we're in Batavia, New York. So, last night at Tchotchkes, small town podcast.
Yeah.
And so this is local, but in Batavia, which it was at Centennial Park?
Centennial Park, right in the middle of town. Yep.
Yeah.
It used to be a big deal. It was a lot of fun. There was always a big stage with music and vendors.
What ruined it?
booths
COVID?
up on the
Yeah.
hill.
Is that what killed it?
I can't remember. I don't. I imagine that didn't help it at all. But I can't remember the last year that it was.
Yeah, I
but
don't either.
it's back. Yeah, I think it's the Batavia Concert Band, and then it's the Songbirds, which is a fantastic Fleetwood Mac cover band, local, and then the OHMS Band.
There's such a huge difference between a mediocre cover band and a cover band that's like doing it for real. And I think I know the band that you're talking about because I could hear, I live pretty close to that park, so there was a Fleetwood Mac cover band playing in that park one night, so I'm assuming it's the same one.
Yep.
And I could hear them from my house, and I was like, "Holy shit, they sound so
They're
fucking
good.
good."
Really,
really
good.
good.
Awesome. Yeah, they're good. Yeah, that'll be fun. We played there probably in like 92 or something like that.
Yeah.
One of the first years in the existence of the band.
When did it start? 91 then?
The OHMS Band
Yeah.
was 91.
How many
Yeah.
original members do you have in your band?
3.
Out of
It depends. Like the original. So it was
OGs.
it was the OGs. It was like a throw together. It's so the funny origin of the OHMS Band is that it wasn't really supposed. It was just a for fun thing for the lawn fete, right? When lawn fetes were a thing for the churches, right? And in town, St. Mary's had a lawn fete over by
what is
was
that?
the
A
school.
lawn fete? What does that
A
mean?
carnival.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Would you say
I've
a
never heard
carnival?
that.
I would say it's
With
like a carnival without the rides. So it's got like the food stands,
beer.
So
some
it's
games.
standing around?
No,
Yes.
no.
I was standing around beer or food
Correct.
or some sort of tickets to rip.
Or
Were
some
there
sort of like
vendors that
weird
sold
gambling game.
bracelets?
As Indian dice.
Like no, like the table with the rat. Like that was the rat.
Oh, you guys played Rat Table?
Yeah.
Oscar the
I
Rat.
have no idea what that is. Oscar.
So there's this
that was
giant
his name.
table that
Okay.
spins, right? And it's got
Is
all
that what
these
happened to
colors.
this guy, Oscar the Rat?
No.
Sorry. Okay, continue. Oscar
It's got
the
all
Rat.
these holes, like 3-inch holes or whatever, all around the table, and each one's got like a color and a number,
Cut like a pie.
right?
With the
So it's got
colors.
A
pie.
circular table.
This is for
Yeah,
gambling
it's a
purposes.
circular-
Okay.
And then there's a table around it where you gamble on what color or what
50
number.
cents on blue.
50 cent on blue.
So kind of like
It goes
a
on blue.
roulette type of
Exactly.
thing?
There's
Okay.
odds. There's more blue ones than there are
But
red
there's
ones.
different
There's only a
colors
couple
in the
yellow
hole.
ones.
So you put your money down, and
Odds.
if you get it right, then you double your money or triple your money, whatever the odds are.
Did you play for real money?
But it's
at
a
these-
rat. It's a rat that
They
they let
spin
loose
it,
on
and then
the
they put
table
Oscar on the table.
in the middle, and then he decides what hole he's going to run into. Swear to God.
Oscar's not.
It was
okay
the best
still.
part of all the
What's
lawn
the
days.
most amount of money that you've ever won or lost off of Oscar the Rat?
I don't know.
$1.
Yeah.
Couple.
I mean, you just
really?
like throw
It would be
dollar
like
down,
a
50 cents.
quarter. This is like in the 70s and early 80s. So
Oh,
this
okay.
one a quarter was a quarter, but still, yeah, it's a quarter.
Yeah,
It's 50
quarter
cents.
had a little more weight to it.
Wait, so
It's a
how did
buck.
the church make money off of this rat?
Oh,
Where
probably
does
in the
church
merch.
come in?
I
like-
assume it's in the merch and the
there's-
residuals.
right.
We have to pay Oscar right now, I think.
There's a certain percentage that's going to go to the
Fuck.
house by the end of the night.
The house always wins. Oscar always
Yeah.
wins.
Right,
Oscar-
royalties.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
There's cheese inside the table, so Oscar's doing just fine either way. Oscar's going to do all right.
I'm sure that there was a couple of weighted Oscars, you know?
How
like-
much Oscar puke is inside the table, though, also? Like, what?
and
Just spinning
shit
all night
everywhere.
long. And then moment in between on the dude's shoulder while he fixes up for the
So
next
that was the
round.
best part of the rat game was in between spins, he would play with the rat
Good
and shit.
handle. That was a lot of fun. And you could be 8 years old at the table. Betting
just
your
be-
quarter. Yep.
Yeah.
They didn't like shoot you away or ID you or like this wasn't real gambling or something anyways.
And this
is
was
all
for
animal
church?
abuse anyways, so
It was almost at every. It was at St. Joe's. It was
this
at
guy
every
would turn
lawn
around.
fete.
That's why we know his name, like Oscar.
Yeah, that's what a lawn fete was. No rides, but there was other stuff to do.
Yeah.
So
I'm
this rat,
sorry I missed it.
clearly has to be not the same Oscar. So this is the prank that gets pulled on you by your parents when they're like, no, the cat didn't get run over. It's right here.
There's plenty of Oscars.
How many Oscars do we think there were? Under 20.
Probably 30.
They had a little Bernie the Beagle under that table that would just snap Oscar the next Oscar's neck.
Yeah.
And,
right.
Be like the babies in Full House. They're switching them in and out, and we didn't even know.
We're actually on the 10,487th set of Olsen twins right now. We just don't know.
I not only never thought of that, but I picture him still being alive.
Yeah.
All fried in the head, so scared and jumpy.
They've had to print them out so many times.
Yeah.
That they don't look the same at all anymore.
He's like human size now, sitting on a couch somewhere, just trying to relax, just trying
talking about the good old days when he got to run in a hole and make people money.
I swear to God, they'd put me on this table. They're like, "No, Oscar, they wouldn't do that to you. That's mean." No, they would. They bet money, and I'd go in there.
Everybody loved me. They're like, no human being has ever loved a rat, Oscar. They're all just trying to convince.
Well, that guy that juggled him loved him.
He loved him a lot.
Yeah, this definitely.
I wonder if he ever dropped him and got away, had to go chase him. It had to have happened.
No, I bet. Maybe I don't know. Maybe the rat gets pretty attached quickly.
Probably.
Once you feed a rat cheese, you know what they say. Once you feed a rat cheese.
What do they say?
I don't know. I was hoping you were going to film it.
I
don't know.
That's it. But those are mean streets for a lawn fate rat.
Yeah.
Once he exits
a carnival barking rat in the wild amongst wild rats, barn rats.
Yeah. Once you leave there.
Yeah. Imagine Oscar the rat making its way, getting booted out of the carnival, out of the lawn fate. To a barn, and now he's got to
to the park to the merry-go-round.
Yeah.
This is really starting to sound like a Disney movie.
The colors would lure him right in forever.
Right. It could be a
I picture him getting sucked in and kind of torn up.
Oh yeah. The bars are gonna mess him up. This is still gonna be foreign, but it's gonna be about the closest thing I can think of that's gonna lure him, and then he just lives at the park forever.
Yeah,
and the jungle gym, and
I could picture him on the back of one of those ponies that's just going up and down,
like a spring on the bottom.
No, on the carousel.
Oh, okay, going around. Actually going around. That I was picturing like the '70s merry-go-round that'll take your teeth out with the metal bars on it, where you just sit.
God,
and hold
I'm glad
on
I was
for
born in the
life.
'80s.
Do you remember doing that and to the point where you'd fly off?
Just talking about it the other day. Yeah.
Are you talking about like a normal park?
The park
playground.
But
yes,
they were really heavy, metal pipe, and you could start running. And usually, there was a worn path around that.
Oh, always,
thing.
yeah.
Where kids were
like
just
the side of a
around,
canal.
and you'd get it going so fast until your friend flew off.
What we were saying was, if you were little and thought you were the shit and could get in there, the older kids would work their butts off to.
That's how you proved yourself as a youngster.
Is by getting thrown off of a piece
Indian
of playground
style in
equipment?
the middle, hugging a pipe with 30 other kids. Right? And just get running.
Only the strongest survive.
And then the last ones would jump on, and you just go.
Yeah.
I will say I did that recently. I did that in the Czech Republic. Me and a bunch of drunk girls, and it was a blast.
I couldn't.
Did any of you
Still
fly
fun.
off and get injured?
No.
No, we had one girl fall off, and then she was like, "My ankle." But then she was fine the next day and walked around.
You left her there to die.
And I was like, "Girl,
people
you just want attention."
Bite it off that thing.
And it's amazing how little we got hurt.
No, there was
nobody ever broke an arm or anything.
Nobody ever douched their ACL on the merry-go-round. No one ever lost skin on the burning hot 40-foot metal slide with shorty shorts on.
You probably did. You just don't remember. It's such a minor injury. Yeah.
Is it why I have eczema on the back of my legs?
Yeah.
In the winter time?
Yeah.
That's it.
It's definitely why I lose my shin hair now.
Oh,
it was the centrifugal force of all of that. It just pulled, did weird shit to your body.
I couldn't even watch things spin around now. I can't imagine being on.
That's so true. I cannot do rides at Darien Lake anymore.
No.
Can't do
You did more than I could.
What'd you do? What can you do?
I did the Superman, the Viper,
roller coasters.
The roller coasters.
Did you go on the one that went you went up on that fucking that giant ass.
So
why can't I swing? Holy shit!
We went to Darien Lake.
Fear of heights.
We went to Darien Lake. Let me back up a step. A bunch of us went to Darien Lake after shopping for each other at Goodwill. We had to wear the outfit that the other person got. So that's what we did. So we got dressed up in the other outfits that were bought for us, and we went to Darien Lake for the day. So I rode most of the rides, right? Like Superman, it's definitely different than it was when I was young.
I can't
like
do
my
the
stomach, it's different.
Yeah, same. I can do a couple, but then like I know when I'm done.
If I do it and then I smell the asphalt, I can't even see.
Smell the asphalt?
You know when it's
that
hot.
I do, and that's
Lake.
yeah. I'm not trying to make it sound like I'm judging you for that, but smell the asphalt.
I can hear colors. I can smell the asphalt.
Right.
Yeah. In the shadow of Gary Busey. Yeah.
I can. I don't do a very good Gary Busey.
So the day goes pretty well.
Edit Gary Busey headshot.
Yeah.
Cut.
Best Salisbury steak I ever had.
I make it through the day, and then we decide to go on that fucking swing thing. So
yeah, you went up on the swing.
Swings where you get on the little and you spin
Way up.
Way the fuck up.
but like the old school chain swing.
Yeah.
Well, there's this fucking one that like 300-foot high version of it, and it goes up, and you're spinning on top. So I get on that fucking ride, and I'm halfway up, and Kelly's with me. We're in this cart, and I literally start having a fucking panic attack. I'm like,
I'm laughing because I was on the ground looking up at them,
this.
going like, "Fucking stupid! Why you guys? Whatever."
So I got to get off.
Abort.
I got to get off.
Yeah.
If there was a button, I would have hit it.
Yep.
So Kelly's like, just shut your eyes, like just
shut your eyes and
go
die.
within yourself.
Yeah.
Shut your eyes and die on
Yeah.
this
Wait 2
Submit
minutes,
yourself
It'll be over
to the
quick.
Grim Reaper. You're fucked. Why did you do this?
These are the
This
thoughts
is
I
how
have
it's going to
on
end.
airplane.
This is how it's going to end. Human error.
Yeah.
Right.
You know. So somebody. You know.
Chain.
So I try to shut my eyes, and then it kicks in. When you get to the top, it starts going.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it like I feel myself starting to like I'm gonna throw up kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I have to open my eyes because it just wasn't working. And sheer fucking terror, like I've never felt in my life.
In opening your eyes.
I swear to God, I was like,
Love it.
I almost wanted to scream.
That would have been great. I would have been
Like literally, like scream like.
How would a grown man do that? Like,
Yeah.
And I had to stop myself.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
High, yeah,
Get me down.
loud, long,
Yeah.
short bursts.
Exactly. I feel like grown men have to scream in short bursts.
But that wouldn't have happened when I was in my 20s.
No.
But it's different now.
We know what pain
Yeah.
feels like. We know what it feels like a week later now at our age.
Don't
Keep
do
in
it.
mind, me, his child, was on the ride with him. So if he's going down,
We all are going
both
together.
out.
That's when I feel best
Yeah.
about it. Like, yeah, we're all going down.
Yeah, I feel bad for me. Like, I would have had to watch that and live. You know, like,
Right.
I would have had to live with that.
Would you have tried to catch me if you saw me falling?
No, I would have definitely moved out. I understand physically.
It would have had to be on the
you would have hit
run.
me like a bullet.
You wouldn't even try to like.
I
You're
would
picturing
out.
it being easy. You're picturing him just standing below you, but it would be on the run. You'd get launched, and Frank would have to
you'd
run.
Yeah, and
This would have to be an amazing,
right.
like,
I would have to stretch out for you.
so much muscle. Like, keep your feet under you while you're running.
You know, like
with a
when you
grown
drop
man.
something, you drop something and you instinctively put your foot out to try to break its fall.
Yes.
Yes.
You wouldn't do that for me. You would like run up and like at least put your foot out.
That.
I
So my head wouldn't
I would
snap.
do this for you. Oh, hopefully it goes in the lake,
That
Right.
There was
and I would have cleaned you up
20%
afterwards.
chance I would have landed in the lake.
Shove someone else under you.
I'd have been like, we need a couple more
Can't believe
hazmat
so.
bags.
I would have
These
tried.
puddles of dog.
If I saw you falling, I would have tried to break your fall.
I mean, look.
It's okay.
Yes, if
Like take you,
It's-
like shoulder you as you're coming down. Like let you hit his shoulder and roll. Break the fall. Just break the fall.
I feel like I would love to be like, yes, I would. Yes, I would at least put my foot out for you or try to grab you. But I know and I hope, as selfish and horrible as this is going to sound, that I'm smart enough to be like, oh, he's just going to annihilate me as soon as he's going to rip my
You're
arm
gonna do
off.
calculations.
It's a projectile.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a human projectile.
Right. What chance do I have?
Impaled by your friend.
Yeah. But I will say this. If I knew that it would cost me my arm, but it would save your life, I'd give up my arm for you.
Okay, thank you. Angie was on that. Would you have tried to catch Angie?
100%.
Oh.
Okay. Yes. My lady love Angie. I would have done it, whatever it took.
You would have stuck your foot out.
It just stuck his foot out for you.
Yeah. I would have caught you in my hat.
Frank steals a moose from Moose on the Loose. Going crazy on a plastic moose.
My good hat.
Racing towards her.
No, I would have dragged over like one of those like funhouse jumpy games that they have with the song. I don't know.
That would work.
Yeah.
And I
I
could see
I'm
you
not fucking Spider-Man.
taking Angie to the hospital in the back of one of those old-fashioned cars.
That'd be fantastic.
Taking her to the hospital.
I'd take her there on a fucking bumper car if I had to.
So, what's your favorite band from like back in high school?
Oh, it's tough. In high school, I was already listening to oldies. I never was like at a point. Like probably honestly the closest points in my life were just like in the 80s. And it's funny, we were a reference earlier, but in the 80s I liked Huey Lewis and the News. Like they were still rock and roll. Yeah. Like they weren't synthesizers or anything. Right. There was a horn section. Like they were kind of like Chicago. Yeah. And then there was like Pearl Jam and Nirvana and Dave Matthews. Like there was a chunk in there where like I might like a song or something, but I just was so ingrained with the oldies that's what I listened to all the time. I had the oldies channel on in my car, and I had my aunt's record collection. I like Sinatra, but it was more
like Bobby Darin.
More Bobby Darin's great too. Yup, Beyond the Sea and
Jimmy Durante,
Splash, Ink-a-Dink.
Yeah,
sure. A little bit of Ink-a-Dink too.
Is he the one that sings like?
He's the one. Yeah, he's the narrator from Frosty the Snowman.
Oh yeah.
Listen to the oldies stuff like 50s, 60s,
like the doo-wop stuff.
So the doo-wop stuff,
100%.
Elvis was huge. Elvis and Buddy Holly.
Yep.
Okay.
And then
Richie Valens.
Richie Valens.
Yeah.
Yep.
I fucking love La Bamba, dude.
The
song and
stuff.
the movie.
A great movie.
Yeah. You guys fans of La Bamba?
I got to meet. I'm gonna forget the guy's name now. Johnny Ferrara was Santo and Johnny. The song "Sleepwalking," and most famously used, and I mentioned it to him. At the end of La Bamba when his brother's running up the hill.
Oh, Richie!
And the instrumental song.
Oh, yeah.
The slide guitar. Santo and Johnny. So I got to meet Johnny in Albany at this Italian-American awards ceremony.
That was the guy that played that guitar?
I don't know if that was him or his brother, Santo.
Oh, okay.
Santo might have played the slide. I'm not sure which one it was, but he was fantastic. He was a very nice guy. Yeah. The Beach Boys. Okay. I got huge into the Beach Boys in high school, and then Bob Dylan and the Dead. I saw Dylan at Art Park.
What year?
I do not recall. 95.
Okay.
I saw him at Darien Lake.
I don't know if that's correct or not.
Yeah.
Peter, Paul, and Mary, same summer. I saw them at Art Park. Yeah. Good place, fun venue. But yeah, that was what I was listening to.
That was your stuff
all through high school. My buddies would get a kick out. I know that song, right?
Everybody
knows the classic oldies and stuff. So
did the OHMS band start in high school, or was it after high school?
The OHMS band for me was right after I graduated, but so the Central Bones crew of the OHMS band did like the music for our musicals in high school. So I was in the musicals, and I got to know these guys. When I was a sophomore, which would have been like 89, they did it was a 50s musical. It wasn't Grease, but it was Light Grease. And they did a sock
Was it
hop.
called Light Grease?
It should have been. I can't. It was DuckTales and Bobby Socks. I hope we don't have to pay for that one, too. Going to cost Tchotchkes
Shout out to
a lot of money tonight just with me name dropping shit from the 80s.
Yeah.
Evel Knievel we owe right now. He's still got medical bills. So these guys, they did this like sock hop thing, and the band went downstairs after the play, and they let us get up and sing songs with them, and I sang a couple of songs. I sang Johnny Be Good and maybe a couple others with them. And then when I graduated high school, that was summer 91, they called and said, we're doing this little gig. We want to throw a little band together. They knew I knew all those old songs. You want to front this band?
Yeah.
And so that's what we did. I was 18, and I can't even tell you. Mark and Charlie are probably in their 30s. Joe was in his 20s. You know.
So were you were in the musicals, but not as a band member at this point? Like when you were in the musicals?
Yup. Nope. I wasn't in any band or anything like that.
Oh, so you performed you were a theater kid growing up in high school.
There was a drama class. I don't know if I would have or not anyways, but there was a drama class, and everybody loved Rhonda. Everybody loved the teacher. And so everybody took that class. It was fun. It was nice. It was kind of easy.
Yeah.
And everybody loved Rhonda. But if you took the drama class, you were in the play.
Yeah,
you were going to be some role. Okay. So she found out I could sing. Yeah. And it was all over. You don't have to act when you're in the high school musical.
Yes. Right.
So singing I'm just standing there saying lines like a third grader. Yeah. But then when it came time to sing, I could sing. So I would get leads. Yeah. I would get like big parts in these musicals.
Oh, so that's how you became a theater kid.
And that's how I got to be a theater kid. Yeah. And I was the original high school musical, right? You played sports and you were in theater. Yeah. Because there was only like 12 of us at my high school.
Where you went to Batavia? Where'd you go?
To Notre Dame. I went to Notre Dame here in town, a private school. So there was just over 100 kids when I was a senior.
That's a pretty decent
more than
amount,
that
though.
coming up.
Yeah.
In the school.
So like 30 in your class then.
Shit.
I graduated 25. With 21.
Oh, really?
Oh, my God.
Well, and I ruined my joke. I should have led. My joke is like I was top 10 in my class. I was number 10.
You were also bottom 10.
I skated in there. That's a great way to look at it. Like on the medium. Yeah. But nobody even told me. It was just in the paper. So my mom was so proud.
Yeah.
They got
was your valedictorian speech just like she just went up there and was like, well,
she's like, I don't know.
Whatever.
I don't even know why I had to be in the same building with you people.
Yeah.
When this guy's number 10.
I honestly don't know if I'm smart.
I'm sure this is not an one of my idiot buddies. Like literally had like an 85 or an 86.
So you must have been the only kid in the top 10 newsletter paper that the Batavia Daily does, the color pictures. You're the only one with like an 84 average.
That's pretty
in
good.
The top 10.
Oh, other schools would look at that and be like, what the fuck?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, at least you made the top 10.
I did. I snuck right in. So it was small. It was a small school. It was a small drama program, but it was fun, and it led to the OHMS Band, which then just started getting weird little gigs. We did that one for a couple years. Then
continuing to do the
changed and
continuing to do the musicals for a couple of more years.
After I met them in high school. I did it every year, and then they wouldn't let me do them after that. No, then I was out. Once you graduate, they won't let you back in.
Even if you can sing lead,
even if you can sing,
you're like, look,
you have to leave. You can't hang around here anymore.
Yeah, I was scoping out this year's 12. This year's starting 12, and you guys just don't have it.
Right. Yeah. I'm like, man, I know I could be number 9 this year. How many kids are in this class?
Let me do the lights. Let me come back.
It was great.
So where did you go to elementary school? Batavia? You always a Batavia kid?
St. Anthony's. Grew up in Batavia, so I was Catholic school all the way through. Yeah.
Did you play?
Are you still Catholic? Sorry.
That's okay.
I don't know.
Doug was going to ask a more serious question.
Was that the same question you were going to ask? I don't know. We'd have to do some defining. One of my favorite...
are you a God person?
Well, my favorite line is from Gandhi, who said, I like your Christ, I don't like your Christians.
Oh, okay. Right? Yeah. Is that what he said?
So there's a good message that gets mixed in with business, as with anything else over the years, and gets ruined. So,
is Christian your name?
Christian is my name.
So does that line weird to you? Because he just basically says he doesn't like
that's
you?
Your full name?
My life with the name Christian is got its ups and downs, man. Nobody in the 70s was named Christian yet, right? My mother, unfortunately, my mom lost my sister before I was born, and all she wanted was a little girl. She had my 2 older brothers, lost my sister shortly after they came home with her, right? So traumatic. And they told her that I was going to be a girl. Like in the 70s, that was based on like dangling a shot glass over your belly while someone pulled the front of your hair or something. Right. And I came out and I wasn't a girl. So my name was going to be Christina.
Okay.
And so they literally flip-flopped the I and the A and made it Christian.
Right.
And said no middle name for you.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Heavy.
Oh, wow. No middle name.
Take that.
They were like, your first name is all you need.
Since you're not a girl.
Yeah.
So there wasn't like a theme that you were Christian, like your brother his name is Episcopalian?
My brothers have, I think, their normal names and middle names. Everybody got one. Even my younger brother that was born after me got a middle name.
You just didn't get
He
one.
got a first and a middle.
What's his middle name? Is it something that you like?
Joseph. It was Joseph.
Ah, that's my middle name.
Yeah. And so that was so Christian growing up would get called Christine often. Enroll in the doctor's office, right? So that was fun. Getting through that. But yeah, there was nobody else. When Christian Slater came along, that was like, hallelujah.
Exactly.
Thank God.
That makes sense.
He was cool, too. He wasn't like a dork. You know? Like,
Did Sister Christian, the song, fuck you up for the law?
Sister Christian. I'm sure I had to take some razzing for that. Listen, you start with the fact that my last name rhymes with farts, and you dig your way out from there.
Yeah.
Right.
You learn to fight dirty, and that's it, okay? Christina farts.
See, like those are the little things in life that you don't realize until you get older that are, I mean, I'm not a God guy, but are a blessing where, like, my last name doesn't rhyme with anything. You guys, we got a couple of rough... I mean, being that you
Cummings was tough at times.
Cummings.
Douglas, you cannot speak to me when my initials are P-cum.
Come on.
True.
Fun fact, our high school was really athletic, so we got fitness bands, and we had to wear them.
Yeah, the first three-letter thing, yeah.
And so it was my first initial, and then first three letters of my last name. So for a month, I had a band on my wrist that said P-cum. Do you know how bad that is?
It's a tough one.
Yeah, little P-cum.
The
what?
psychosocial development is so important, and no one thinks about these things.
Correct. Back to school days. What sports did you play growing up? What was your thing?
Oh, I love sports.
Were you a little league baseball player?
Basketball, football. When you're growing up, I talk about this all the time. When you're growing up, at least in the 70s on the South Side, everybody wanted to know what I was going to be when I grew up. Like your dad introduced you to some guy, and you got to shake their hand and they rub your head and say, "What are you going to be when you're going to?" Like, I'm 4, so probably a fire truck. Yeah. Like, how are you supposed to know? So you can be anything you want to be and whatever. And I was this big when I was in like 7th grade. So sports came easy. And at the Catholic school in the parochial league, we had a ton of fun. It was a great scene. But basketball was it for the school. Baseball and football were city league. Mm-hmm. And those weren't my best friends. There was good people that I played with.
So you played a lot of basketball.
But with your buddies that you were in class with every day, basketball was it for the parochial. Yeah. And there was 5 parochial schools in the county.
What does parochial mean?
Catholic.
Oh,
Catholic schools. Okay. Yup, the parochial league.
We'll cut that part out.
Edit that again.
Oh,
Too many Catholic mentions already.
Right. Not good.
Oh yeah, Catholic school was like the last era of the nuns.
Oh, so you like legit?
Oh, like legit.
What does that mean?
Like that? Like there was
yardstick were still there.
Little slap on the wrist.
I saw so many kids get slapped on their face. Slapped on their mouth.
Face.
One day I was
with
walking,
what? A open hand?
Open hand, cracked right on the face. Yes, rulers on your hands. They wouldn't like put your knuckles out and present them, but they'd walk by if you were farting around and give you one. Stuff.
Did you get a few?
No, I never did. To be honest, I never did.
Really?
No, but
I would have been. They would have beat the shit out of me.
One time, this is the worst because a lot of it was like when you're growing up, this guilt and humiliation, right?
Yeah.
So we were already on silent lunch. We'd already gotten in trouble, right? Sister had to come down from upstairs, and she had
silence.
She had this big bell. My friends and I still talk about it, and she would literally, like the town crier, come ripping in with this bell, and you knew you were cooked. So she came in and yelled already. If she could hear us in lunch from upstairs, we were too loud. So she came down and put us on silent lunch, which meant she was going to stand guard.
Yeah.
So we're on silent lunch. I open up my little bag of Ruffles, right? I'm in like probably 2nd or 3rd grade.
Yep.
And I turn to my buddy Tony. There's like 3 ruffles in there. I'm sure it made the weight. They were big ones, but there's 3 chips.
Wait, silent lunch included ruffle noise?
No talking. Just no talking.
Okay.
But I leaned over and I said, "What a chip." And the freaking bell went off. She's ringing the bell, and I thought, no way. And she's coming at me. So I got vanquished to the far side of the cafeteria. Yeah,
like you had to sit by like a table by yourself?
By myself for the rest of the week. Yeah, classic.
Oh, shit.
I should have seen. This was a classic. This would happen once in a while. But they don't even turn the lights on over on that side, right?
Oh, so you had to sit in the dark?
It's not dark. There's light coming from the other way. And for the rest of the week, you sit there, like an ass, and eat your lunch while your buddies eat their lunch doing this to you.
I would have saved all of my farts for that. I would have. I mean, because that's your only move as a child. Like, how old are you at this point? Like 11 or 8? Okay.
You're little.
26, 27. Work conference.
Did you ever get cracked by one of them?
I never did. No, I never.
I got paddled.
You got paddled?
Yeah.
By your gym teacher?
Nope, by the principal of our school.
Elementary school principal.
By the principal?
My wife went to the same school, and she talks about the paddle.
So, Mr. Ukestock. He had a wood paddle.
Mr. Ukes, whoever this guy.
Like it would be on display, this fucking paddle that he hit the kids with. So I got in trouble for shooting spitwads on the bus.
Damn it.
Right?
Yeah.
We're having a little the spitwad war with me and my friends.
Yeah.
We pull in and the bus driver goes, "Nope, you stay here." So I got in trouble. I had to clean the bus, right, with a broom.
Yeah.
And then I had to go get my paddling from Mr. Ukestock. So I'm like 2nd grade, maybe.
How many did he give you?
Like 2 or 3.
Were they good ones?
Not really. They're more symbolic. But it's more the embarrassment of being in his office, literally bent over his leg.
Okay.
He bends you over his knee.
Last and most important
takes
question.
Takes this little paddle thing and goes on your ass a couple times. Hard enough that you feel it, not hard enough that you're screaming in pain.
Got it.
But the fact that an old man bent me over his fucking knee in a office.
With or without pants? That's what I was going to ask.
He didn't pull my pants down.
No, did he have his pants on?
No.
Yeah, that's the real question.
No.
This man's a pedophile.
Shorty shorts.
Yes, of course he had his pants
His paddling shorts.
But like all the
he's like, you guys forced me to get out my golden paddling shorts.
I've been pinched on my thigh. I'm no dummy. I've been bit. They're made of leather. So you can't.
He had chaps on. Is that weird?
Wait, are you saying that he was bit by like a previous child that he
during the spanking? And he would need special shorts after that. He would want to have special leather shorts that you couldn't bite through.
Yeah, those like
real a dog attack
ones.
Suit.
Yeah.
He'd probably put a dog attack suit on before he paddled.
So, Chris, you're you same as Doug. What is that?
Gen X.
Gen X.
Yeah.
So you're a bomb practice guy too?
I don't remember doing those.
No.
I don't remember doing.
They knew that it was a waste of time at your school,
but we knew about it.
Like, it's only 20 kids.
Talked
Who gives
about
a fuck?
And our school had the fallout shelter.
Yeah, ours did too.
Sign on the side of it, hammered on there. No, we didn't do any of the bomb drills. Mm-hmm. We did Satan. It will bring you to hell.
You were like, look, if we're all gonna die, let it be warm.
Yeah.
You know.
No.
Talk to the guy below.
But the bomb drills, getting slapped by nuns and spanked by teachers. Mercy.
So when did you start playing guitar? When did this start?
I started playing guitar when I was at GCC. I was in school.
Oh wait,
when
so
I started in
you weren't
OHMS
as a
band.
kid. You weren't
no
music in music band.
I took piano lessons when I was in like 2nd, 3rd grade. Hated it.
Okay.
I tried guitar and I couldn't. Like I gave up real fast on that. So I was just singing with the OHMS band for the first few years, handful of years, probably the first 5 years.
Just holding the mic and singing.
Just standing there, and I hated it. I didn't know what to do.
Really?
I was not good at that. I didn't know what to do.
You didn't do any like David Lee Roth karate moves.
I didn't know what to do with my hands, and I would kind of hold the mic, and I would try to not, but I would feel dumb. So the guitar is still way more for me to hide behind than any actual talent. Than any actual guitar talent. I'm really just strumming. But I took a class at GCC, and it was called Intro to Chorus. And I thought, well, what an easy A, I can sing. And in this class, Ted Ashizawa, rest his soul, he was like my Miyagi. He was great. He was fantastic. A Japanese fellow, I believe. I hope I'm not incorrect on that. But he was just this peaceful old guy. But in this class, you had to learn.
Why was he like your Miyagi?
Because he was so deep and philosophical and like
nothing to do with the Japanese.
In this class,
or
so we find out
Asian
like day
connection.
one, we have to play 3 songs on the guitar, 3 songs on the piano, and 3 songs on the recorder, the flute like recorder,
This was
right?
the requirements of the class?
Yes,
Okay.
this is not chorus. This is not singing at all, right? So I'm like, oh no. And so it was hard. I have to and I'm talking about like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Like the very first song I ever learned was Down in the Valley,
Okay.
and it was like 2 chords.
was that on the recorder? What was
The
the first
guitar.
thing?
That was the guitar. The guitar, I think, came first. But that's it. It was just simple little songs, but you had to do it. So that's he was just a very patient guy and would didn't really care. You didn't have to be that great. You had to do it, right? But I wanted to do it well. And since I was a singer, I wanted to sing. Which is why piano lessons didn't go great for me, because I didn't want to learn scales and chords and things. I just wanted to play Piano Man and be done with this, right?
Right.
Let's just sit down and
Piano
do it.
Man?
That Billy Joel was big. When I was a kid,
But that's what you went. That was well,
that would be the one I would go for.
That's what
if
you
I'm
were
thinking
going
about
for?
like 8-10-year-old me, like hell yeah. It would be Piano Man. It would be Billy Joel something that I would just sit down and rip this off and
kill it. Obviously, like just
moving
nail it.
on now.
Yep.
What else, right? So that's how I learned. That's how I learned it, because I had to, because it was do or die in there, and that was enough to learn the basic chords, and then I could have the guitar in front of me and.
Yeah, if you didn't get it right, Mr. Miyagi was going to kill you.
He was just going to be very peaceful. He was just going to be very peaceful with me and make me like stain his deck.
So you don't start playing guitar till 19-ish, probably. Right?
Maybe a little older. Yeah,
Really?
yeah,
All right,
early
so
20s.
20s.
Early
When
20s.
do you write your first song? When does this song?
Oh, before that. Write my first song.
The song that you were in the talent show for.
I wrote that later. I wrote that after.
Wait, why were you in a talent show?
Well, it wasn't a talent show. It was like a showcase. Yeah, that's exactly what they
showcase for
built
young
it.
talent.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I lived in Florida, and yeah, it was like
what
in
age
the,
did you move
in
to
the
Florida?
paper or something. Oh, another good question. The 90s are so blurry. It was probably late 90s. I'd say I lived in Florida probably 97, 98.
How old are you when you're there?
Yeah, I was born in 73. Who's got the math on this?
Yeah, so like late 20s.
I'm in my mid 20s.
23.
I'm in my
mid-
late 20s there,
Yeah.
something like that. And you know, I talked about this once before. I should have Googled this guy's name. I should have done a little homework. I think his name was Billy Joe Burnett. Was the host of this
so you were sucked in
showcase.
by the Billy Joel, like it was close enough to Billy
It
Joel
was
for you, where you
almost
were
that.
like, I'm
Here's
gonna
his
do whatever this
lure.
guy
Here's
needs.
this guy's lure. And after I
Yeah.
meet him, he gives me a business card, and it literally says it on there. He's the guy that wrote Teddy Bear for Elvis. I just want to be your teddy bear.
Oh, no shit.
This was his claim to fame. Billy
Yeah.
Joe Burnett wrote Teddy Bear.
Yeah.
And now
He's like,
it's,
man, Billy Joel,
40,
I'm
30
Teddy
years
Bear.
later, whatever, 50, 60,
Right.
70, 80, 90,
Yeah.
40 years, maybe 40 years later, and he's hosting this showcase. So I throw my $50 in and I go down and play the song for him. You get one time only, and that's it.
It was like
Oh,
American
shit. So
Idol.
This is like
It was like
For
American Idol. He's sitting at
the
a
90s.
table in the back of the room. I don't even remember if there was anybody with him or if it was just him. There might have been somebody else
Yeah.
sitting with him. Yup, and they'd call you up. You get on the stage, and boom, 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 and play.
Now,
your
were you
song
waiting
and
in
you're
line with
done.
other people right behind you, or more?
Sitting in chairs. There's chairs.
And
all
so
over
everybody's
this place,
watching
and there's-
all the other
yup.
people that are
You're watching all
your
the other
song.
acts, and it's like
Were there other acts that went up before you where you're like, fuck? you know?
No.
Oh, okay.
I was like, oh my gosh. The one act was like maybe 6 middle school girls doing like a girl band thing with a little dance.
Oh, it was like the moms.
And they
They're
were
like, smile.
a little
smile.
bit, yeah. and they're not well choreographed. And
Oh,
they're not
shit.
well rehearsed.
And you're booing them.
And they're not great singing. It's so awkward and it's like hard.
Yeah.
It's hard to sit there. And so there was another guy.
Teddy
on his
Bear guy's
acoustic.
like, all right, get off the fucking stage. All right, get the fuck out of
The
here.
one guy was on an acoustic guitar and he was okay and his song was okay, but it was really slow and long and drawn out. And kept coming back into this chorus that was really like slow and long, and they gave him the cane.
No shit.
Like
they had a cane ready. They had a
they
hook
played
ready
him
for you
off.
guys.
Like they played him off. Like
Yeah.
whatever. They were like good, and he was
How
like
long
in the
was his
middle.
song?
I don't know. I don't remember. Like 3 days long. It went on for days. It was hard. Like I said, the tempo of it. It wasn't a terrible song. He didn't have a terrible.
Like
this is
Jesus
what's
was
going on
crucified at the
before me, and
beginning
I'm
of
like,
it, and he rose at the end.
I'm
At least
scared.
that's-
Like, this is a joke. Like, what have I done? What have I got myself into? It was more like that. And then they called my name. I went up. I don't even think I took my jacket off. I had like a little jacket on. I don't even think I took my jacket off.
Was it like a costume jacket? Like were you dressed up like
It was
Elvis
like
or something?
Elvis white. It was the gold lame.
Okay.
I got the gold.
Oh, you were
lame
you were
suit
rocking
on.
some gold.
No, it was just a whatever, right? Like a windbreaker.
I'm
or
taking it
something.
all serious.
Yeah, there's
wow,
no
you
like,
wore gold.
There's no rock and roll going on or anything at all. It was like I just showed up and not knowing what to expect, and then that was not what I expected. But it was good, and I play this song, and then I come off and I walk down. You go after your song, you walk directly down the aisle and you go meet Billy Joe Burnett at his big table there, and I did. And he's all about me, right? And
Did he check your balls?
You sound like he was like, if you just drop.
He's like,
your
all right,
pants.
look to the
And
right
I
and
was
cough for me,
everybody
bud.
else is already in line, so
Right.
I don't want to get slapped on my mouth. So I'm just gonna do it. I don't want the paddle. So I'll just do it.
He's trying to tune your ball sack. He's
just-
like, hum for me, hum for me.
I just want to be your teddy
Hit
bear.
the
You
low
turn
note.
your head and sing teddy bear.
Right.
Yeah.
So what was your song that you sang for the?
It was a song called "Once in a While" that I wrote.
You wrote the song.
Yeah. And
Is it it's obviously on guitar?
it's just me on my guitar. Yeah.
Do you still play it?
That song, like,
Yeah.
no, I haven't played. Honestly, I haven't played my own songs in a really long time. The OHMS Band used to do a song called "Row Your Boat" that I wrote. That's the only song.
Are you taking
that we
credit for that?
Did.
Row your boat.
I'm trying to not infringe once again. Yeah.
I didn't know you wrote that.
I already. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. No,
I
that was
modified. I
that was
sampled
Billy
it.
Joe.
I sampled it.
Also wrote that. He's like, yeah, teddy bear, row your boat. You know that one, gently.
Billy Joe probably did okay again in the '80s with Teddy Grahams, which I don't know if you remember Teddy Grahams cereal.
They used that
No.
as
I
the
just
jingle.
want to eat those Teddy Grahams.
No.
Like it was built for this guy.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
Cha-ching.
God, we're all just one.
Then
small
when that
hit
went away, he was like, "I'm going to Florida and ripping off a bunch of middle schoolers."
Yeah, he's like, "Did you give me your $50?"
So did you get the call back?
So
He's like, "Make sure your mom leaves your number." He's got a big fucking cigar.
Tell
It's
your
all
mom
wet
I
on
said
one
hi.
side. Yeah.
Tell your mother I said hello. He
what's
told
your
me,
name again?
"You sound like Bob Dylan."
Christina?
And I know the man, and I want to get you down to Nashville, and we need to record you. And that's when he gave me the business card, and give me a call sometime. So I give him a call. And
Okay, so
we
you're
chat.
leaving here like,
I'm leaving there like in a tizzy.
Yeah.
Like I'm all. Plus, he's talking to me longer than anyone else, and the people who are up next are getting pissed.
oh
Yeah,
shit.
he's not watching because they're just ripping through.
Oh,
Everybody,
so they're still
and he's
continuing.
talking me up.
Yeah.
And there's like a mom.
Yeah,
Or somebody that's like.
Right.
Yeah.
And doing this.
We didn't drive 400 miles so you could talk to
Right.
this gentleman here, this
right.
young guy.
Because
Talking about
everybody
the tap
paid-
dance and
Yeah.
Yeah.
talking to
Everybody
this
paid their
guy.
$50. They want their
Everybody
time
paid $50.
Yeah.
with Billy Joe, whoever he is.
And as this is all going on, so I'm getting nervous, and I'm like, I got to get out of here, right? And there's this other dude that's now milling around, and I've
Yeah.
seen him there all night, and he's my age and whatever, and he's in like cargo shorts and flannel and a baseball hat, and he's like lingering around, eyeing me up. Like,
is that what you were wearing? Were you wearing something similar?
Like, not even. Usually, probably would be, but at this point, I don't know what this guy's attracted to right now. We're not simpatico right now with him, but he's obviously there.
He's pacing around.
Yeah, and so like he's telling me, give me a call. Okay, thank you. Whatever. They give you a videotape. You get a recording of your session as part of it, or your performance.
He's like, your balls are a perfect D.
Yep, you have at least 4 of them. So you're good for a while. So I'm leaving, and this other dude that's been milling around is on me. And he loves me more than Billy Joe Burnett does. Yeah.
So you made a fan already.
He's not there to perform.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's there.
Okay.
He's not Epsteining you or anything.
No.
Well, you're in your 20s at this point.
He wants to write with me. He wants to perform. We're going to be the next Simon. And you're like Paul Simon. We're going to be this writing duo. And I'm like,
did he look
moving.
like Garfunkel?
I never stop moving. I'm heading to the parking garage.
Yeah.
Like, he's with me there. I'm like loading into my car, and I got to leave. And he's on me, and he wants to like, I can drive to your place. He wants to know where I live, and I'm like, no, right? And he's like, I got an RV. I can just park. All I need is a plug. All I need is that. Like, you're gonna live on my front lawn, and we're gonna write music. Like, I gotta work on Monday, bro. Yeah. So I.
But was that your goal at the time though? Was to write music and like get into that?
It wasn't like
be
an
giant, artist.
Like, let's get after it. No, it was just something I saw on the paper. It would be a goof. This is how it happens sometimes, right? Yeah. This could take off. And now this guy's sweet talking to me. He's saying everything I want to hear. I call him, and he wants me to send him a tape with a few songs. You write more
the
than
guy
that.
following you to your car.
Nope. He's already done. I leave him in Fort Myers. I never see this man ever again. Thank God. Billy Joe wants me to send him a tape, and so I record a few more songs and send it to him.
Yeah.
And he calls back. I want to get you in Nashville. In the end, he's like, I just need $3,000 from you. And I was like, I could probably come up with 3,000 pennies. If that'll do. Yeah. And that's where it pretty much kind of ended. That was it. That was and then it was just.
What did you want $3,000 for, like?
Recording
time for being in the studio.
Yep. And then we're going to put you on what we do is we'll put you on a disc with various artists. And the artist that I remember he named a few, and the one that I remember is the Bellamy Brothers. And I thought, how odd. But that's Billy Joe Burnett. Like, probably in his 70s at the end of his heyday when he's still riding on Teddy Bear creds, right? So we're going to put
you... Teddy Graham money.
Teddy Graham money is this. And he's going to send it to Europe, see how it flies, and then if it goes well, we market you here in the US. And I'm like...
that whole, like, pay-to-play type of shit is like,
I don't think anybody wanted $3,000 from Justin Bieber.
Right.
They just were like, come in.
Yeah. We're going to make so much money off of you.
But who found him? Like Babyface or somebody?
No, I think it was Usher.
Usher.
Yeah.
I got found like
Justin
by
Timberlake.
A weird guy in Fort Myers.
Yeah.
They wanted to live in my front yard.
It could have been Usher, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
I feel bad. Come in because it's cold. And it's all downhill from there.
Did you ever do a gig with him or anything?
No.
Didn't give him the time of day.
No gigs in Florida. I was flying up actually to do gigs with the OHMS Band.
Really?
Yeah.
Is Billy Joe still alive?
I don't know. I should have Googled it. There's no way. There's no way.
No.
Was that his name? Like, for real?
I think it was Billy Joe Burnett. We'd have to Google
I'm going to be cremated when I die.
I'm going to steal your $3,000. I don't know. Or did I just miss it? Or did I just miss out on like...
No, he was just going to spend $500.
I'm just kidding. It's $2,000. Will you settle for $1,000?
I still got to pay my rent.
I have a crippling cocaine addiction. I rip kids off and their moms.
Fruity Pebbles screwed me out of my Teddy Grahams.
Yeah, he was totally spending like $500 of fake with his buddy's studio.
I have a few gifts for you guys, but I brought that.
Oh,
so
shit.
If you guys want to watch it and edit it in, there's the actual recording.
Came bearing gifts. That's very nice. You're the first person ever to come to last night at Tchotchkes with gifts.
Here's what I first got for Tchotchkes.
This is interesting. A blue cassette.
This is just for
shit.
Tchotchkes. How cool is that?
Shit.
This is from our 25th, so 10 years ago. This year will be our 35th.
All right.
Obviously, 91. This will be our 35th anniversary. So this was from our 25th anniversary.
35th anniversary of the OHMS Band?
That's vintage now, right? And the good thing, the cool thing about that is I didn't put the year on there. So no one will ever know what the fuck that is. When that happened.
What year was it?
That is cool.
Again, we got math. 2016.
Okay, so I was there.
2026.
I was there.
Math comes into
Were you
it.
there for that at the Falcons?
Absolutely.
That was a
100%.
great night. That was a lot of fun. And I'd like to do something again this year for 35, because 30 fell on COVID.
Right.
2021. And so, but I don't know what we're gonna do.
Doug, you're gonna need a proper frame for that.
I'd like if you could have that in the Farrah poster with me. Facing that would be great. And then I just brought you guys some shirts. Also,
sure.
That's the new cut.
Some shirts.
All right.
There's a couple there. I didn't know what size everybody was, so you can share with the girls over there too if you want. There's a couple larges and a couple mediums.
Oh wow! Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need a large.
That's the new cut.
All right.
So
thanks, buddy.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I actually need an extra large or an extra small because it depends on how I'm feeling that day.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's why he's confused about the holes in the bathroom. He's like, I don't know which hole the poop's going to go down on today.
Right. He was thinking it's going down the little one. Like any time it could go down the little one.
Poop, it just goes down there.
What I know is that
the toilet knows.
It didn't go through the jet hole.
It didn't? You're good?
Yeah.
All right.
Did the Jetsons have a jet hole? We'll get into it later. Sorry.
Is this the video of the talent show performance or the Billy Joe performance?
It's on there. There's a bunch.
You have a video of the talent show performance?
That's what's on here.
Yeah. I'm assuming.
Yes.
I grabbed that before I came over, and it says ND stuff of OHMS Band. So I'm assuming if I would put that on with like OHMS Band.
Oh,
that would also have.
We're going to add into the podcast.
Okay,
we got to get
the
that.
OHMS Band would be on.
We have permission to put it on the air, right?
We have permission to cut it. Okay.
You can edit what you.
This is where we're going to cut it into the podcast.
Notre Dame.
It's called Once in a While.
We're back from
like
whatever you just watched. I don't know. We haven't watched it yet, but your father used to document everything. He was one of those dads.
Yeah. I have all my high school football games, basketball games, starting like the sophomore year.
You should be in the Batavia Hall of Fame.
You should be. Yeah.
Is there one?
Well,
and for the band,
I feel like
I
feel like the OHMS Band definitely makes it into the Tchotchkes Hall of Fame.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That's an honor.
Yeah.
That one's an honor.
We'll have an induction ceremony. Next time
we
you're
really
on,
should.
we're going to induct the whole band.
Yeah.
Can we get them all here? And play
Yeah.
play like one song together. Jam everybody in the corner.
Everybody in the corner.
Everybody in the corner.
Yeah.
And we're going to have the OHMS Band induction ceremony.
Yeah.
I'm honored.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
If no one else wants
So
to come,
when
I
can we
will.
get all the members here?
I'll have to chat with them. We'll have to set it up.
As soon as it's nice
Yeah.
out, we can open the door, so it's going to be really loud.
be
Like we
really
want to
loud.
be obnoxiously loud.
Yeah. We want to make the neighbors go, oh, God, what are they doing over there again? Why are they making so much noise?
Yeah. We'll do it. I'm in.
alright.
That's going to be a blast.
Doug's a good neighbor.
That's going to be a blast. We've played in smaller places. We've played
Yeah.
smaller venues.
So we know Chris like pre-show from town, being buddies in town, hanging out. So he also gets the penny saver.
Love the penny saver.
Yeah, you love it.
I do love the penny saver.
So one thing that I bring up every time we go into this is the fact that I didn't grow up with a penny saver in Jersey. You know? And actually, while I was there, I was like, my dad had a paper, and I was like, oh, maybe we did get a local type of paper, and I just never gave a shit to pay attention. But this, I don't know, this was just different.
Right.
You know? And maybe because
This is a special.
like a magazine
Yeah.
versus a paper, which is full of, like when you get something like this, it doesn't have the same impact as getting something like this.
It's a book type.
It's
yeah,
a book.
magazine.
Yeah.
It's got staples in it.
Yeah, it's got a cow on the front.
I do the crossword puzzle every week.
Do you?
So you're a big
I
penny
try.
saver guy.
I don't finish it. I get, within 5 or 6 and I'm out. But it's
about
doable. It's
halfway
not like the
through.
Times is going to make you
Yeah.
feel like a moron. So I do. I like the crossword puzzle in there.
There is a lot that's going on in here. I mean, it's a local paper, so there's a lot of ads,
Advertisements.
yeah, but which is something that we see all the time, everywhere, always. So it's good to at least have a scent with the ads because you can smell this too. Like smell that. That smells like
Smells like old print.
That
Yeah.
smells like a fresh penny saver right there. Smell
Ink.
that.
Sure does.
Yep. Oh,
there goes
grab
Aldi's
those.
ad. There goes the Aldi's ad.
It's bad luck if you let the coupons hit the ground.
That's the Aldi
It was in the
section,
front, by
too.
the way. Get the Aldi. Let me
wow.
save the Aldi's ad.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I already found the. See now.
Oranges are on
So,
sale.
Just to go back for a second here, one thing that Doug and I like to do, which if you've seen the first 2 episodes of this show, you already know, is go through what used to be called the rants and raves of the penny saver, which they now call the brighter and vent, which I hate that.
Oh, they did change it to that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
brighter and vent. So we like to go through them and pick. We always start with the vent, and I mean, maybe if there's something brighter that we want to take a look at, sure, we could take a look at that as well. But we rate them on whether or not this person has a legitimate gripe or if they're just complaining. Like, it's just bullshit. as to what
So-
they're
Yeah.
complaining for.
It's the shit scale.
I
How
like
many
that.
how many shits do you give? Okay, so on a scale of 1
Shits
to
do you
6,
give about their
it's
vent?
1 to 6
Yes,
this week.
Right.
1 is
6, yeah.
I don't really agree with that bullshit. Like, this person's an asshole.
I give 6 shits
If you
about
go right to
this.
6,
Yeah.
that means you're really like
It's
I
1 to
really
8.
want-
you agree with this person.
1 to
you
8?
Today it's 6.
It's
1 to
6 today.
1 to
Yes.
6.
Yep. Today it's 6.
We can't start throwing 8s out for
No,
everybody else.
Forget I
know.
ever said 8. I don't
don't-
even. I can't
We
count
change
that
the
high.
scale every week.
You give somebody an 8, you give somebody a 1. It's a big blow to them.
Right. So maybe we should have Chris pick one and read it.
I'll just go with the first one. I'm going to start.
right,
with the
all right,
top.
let's
I'm
go
gonna
with the
take
first
these
one.
off though, so I can read this. We recently moved to a small local village. It is a scenic town with friendly people. The shops are attractive, and most of the owners clearly care about keeping up with an inviting appearance. One storefront displays many large faded political signs that are ugly and completely cover the windows. Okay. I understand having political signs in one's yard, but using a storefront, especially in a public area, is not a welcome sight and can actually turn people away. Quote, "A true patriot believes in treating all others with respect, strives to serve the greater good, and acts with integrity," end quote.
Whose quote is that?
It is not very respectful of the community either.
He quotes. Well, whose quote is this?
Oh man, this one's got me
There's
fired
no
up,
sources,
and I don't even know which way it's going.
It's like that. Is that did Benjamin Franklin? Is that like
what is a disrespectful sign though? You know, like I think that's where you kind of draw the line and say if there's legitimately a disrespectful sign, then you could say, all right, that you don't want kids to read that type of shit. But I think that these are probably just slight political views without any real, like any, disgusting,
right, like local
words on there.
Political signs for local.
Right, it's one way or the other.
The guy's name and like that's it. There's no like
we're talking about many large.
But even so, even if it's just like saying, okay, this person is clearly left or this person is clearly right, I bet you there's still not offensive signs in the sense that there's probably like no, dicks or tits on there, or there's no like swear words on there either. Right. You know, like there's no bad.
I'll tell you what, I
hope no naughty words.
Vote for tits. And vote.
Right. Yeah. If they said.
I hope this person doesn't move down here, down on 33, where the two gigantic Trump 2020 trailers are.
Right.
Can you imagine if that person lived next to that?
But here,
those are very large.
They are large.
These are many large.
And that's definitely not something that I agree with.
But they can't be as big as a truck.
No.
And
so I'm not
faded.
Into this one. Faded old ones.
Large and faded. I got a feeling this is an apolitical person. Really doesn't care at all.
Yeah, right.
What we're dealing with here, folks, is many large and faded
political signs.
It's the fact that they're faded and maybe make the windows look like garbage.
Shame
is what you're
on
saying?
You
yeah.
And the community who's done nothing.
Okay, so how do we feel overall about their gripe? Do we think that it's legitimate? Do we care about signs? And do we care about the fact that they're political signs, or the fact that somebody should or shouldn't have the right to hang up whatever they want to hang up in their own store?
If it's a storefront in the little village, you should try to make it look nice, I would think. So okay. I'm kind of maybe 2 out of 6.
Give her a few shits.
Yeah, I'll give her 2 shits. Yeah, 2, just because I get it. But you got other things to bitch about. You know what I mean?
Is it? Do we do this all the time?
I
want to find proof. I have no proof.
Well, the problem is that we always say her when we don't know necessarily.
Yeah. I'm looking for a reason I did that, but there isn't one.
We always picture
like
a Karen type.
We're fixing all problems between genders slowly here at Last Night at Tchotchkes. Okay, we're not assuming that it's a woman.
Until we are.
Yeah, we're just saying that this guy sounds like a lady.
It's true.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm going to.
Evidence that it's either. There's no gentrification there.
Yeah.
Besides the quote from Benjamin Franklin, which makes me lean male. I'm leaning male because that sounds like a quote.
Yeah.
That some dude dug up out of some.
I feel like it's not a quote though.
No, it's not. I think this guy made up the quote on the fly and quoted it.
Right, quoting himself.
Yeah,
genius.
I'm gonna make a legendary quote.
Oh, like you
I'm gonna be the next Ben Franklin.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Exactly.
Wayne Gretzky,
that's
Michael Scott.
Right.
That's correct.
That's I
do feel like you're a hypocrite by writing into the local paper about somebody exercising their First Amendment right, no matter how much you disagree with it, unfortunately, unless it's not disgusting. You can just drive past and be like, oh, there's a fucking idiot who runs a business that I'll never shop at. Because that's what I do. And as much as that is annoying as that is, I feel like that's a big hump that a lot of people can't get over. It's like, that's still, unfortunately, their right to do that. And that's, in my opinion, part of what makes our country pretty great. You
Right.
know, is that you can say stupid ass shit on a fucking podcast and give this person a hard two shits.
Wait.
Hard
shits
a constipated
versus
two
loose
shits.
like peanutty.
Peanutty hard. Pick the next one.
I got a pretty good one here. Teen lounge at local library. The library is open and welcome to everyone, but the teen lounge has turned into a free-for-all where kids shout, sweat, run around, and chase each other around the bookshelves, and in general disrupt other patrons trying to use the library. Come on, staff, get the kids under control. Guys, kids are sweating in the library.
That's the part I don't
Right
get.
off the bat.
Like,
Right
I
off the
understand
bat.
yelling about the kids running around because the library should
It's
be
the
quiet.
perspiration that
I guess she
fucking
gets
pisses
one.
me
the
off.
She
sweating
gets
thing?
one shit instantly for calling people out. I love
What's the
that.
shit?
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Come on. I implore you in the penny saver to do something about that.
If you want to exercise, go to the gym.
Come on, people.
You know she was brushing her hair that night being like, that's what I should have said.
Oh, yeah, she
Yeah.
regrets.
Listen,
Not
I
putting in
think
more
this
stuff.
guy is crazy.
You going guy
See what
on
I
this
see
one?
what I done there?
Yeah, I
Okay.
tried that. I tried that last week.
To nothing?
No.
Doesn't work.
It doesn't
This was a
work.
guy.
Thank you.
This is 100% a guy.
You
I
think?
mean, to be fair though,
Yeah.
how many men are in the library?
That's
Do you read?
100% no.
Ooh.
Have you finished a book
I'll take
in
our
the
lashings.
past 18 months, Chris?
I have a book, but
A penny
18
saver?
months
Does
is
a penny
pushing it
saver
on me
count?
finishing a book. My family was the first to tell you. My book is way overdue at that library, but I'm working on it.
Yeah,
I am
Doug's
chipping
never
away
read
at
a
a good
book.
one.
Chris, not thinking you read a book.
I do try. I do try. I like the library. I do. I like to go in there.
Yeah.
But I don't know if this is our local
Great
library. This could
place.
be anywhere.
Are you sweating?
first
when you
off-
go?
Right. Do you perspire in the library?
Only when
Yes
I'm
or no?
chasing other kids around the fucking aisles.
Around the bookshelf.
It's hot. It's hot in there.
They do run it hot in a fucking
My
library.
God.
So why does the library have a teen lounge? Number one.
Yeah, why do you have a teen lounge in a library?
They
And
want-
the library should be quiet. I do understand, like, people running around in a library.
I'm kind of giving some shits because they're right.
I am giving some shits.
But the whole fucking sweat thing. Number two is
yeah,
sweat.
that
You come out of the
completely
gate.
threw me off. I
You
almost
come out of the
wasn't able to
gate
read
with
that.
sweat.
They're
Really?
sweating.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
They're chafing.
Yeah. Like, this sounds so creepy.
It
No,
is
this is
so
definitely
fucking
a
weird to
guy.
come out of the gate
This
with
is definitely
sweating.
a guy.
Fucking boogery
Yeah.
little shits.
Right.
He's
in
like, they're
there.
just sweating and I can't.
So
God. I hate kids.
Did you know that kids sweat?
They're
Apparently.
so gross. They do
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
And then there's a second reference, not sweat. What? Read the
Shout, sweat, run around, and chase each other around the bookshelves.
Okay.
And in general, this is a one bad experience, I feel like, where she probably went up to these kids and was like, "Hey, guys, can you keep it down?" And they were like, "Shut the fuck up, lady."
Yeah.
And then they just kept running around the book.
Probably,
They threw
yeah.
a book at her head.
For sure.
Right.
She
Yeah.
didn't know what to do with
I
that.
hate how they...
She went home and took this battle up with the pen.
Oh,
The
yeah.
pen is mightier than
Yeah.
than your boogery
Dear...
books. And
Yeah.
dear, I got a vent.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Dear Vent.
Dear vent.
I was leaning 5, but the sweat takes it right back to a 1.
Yeah.
The way she worded it.
So weird. Can't get over it.
The way he worded it, you mean?
Love talcum powder, right? And there'll be no sweat in this person's life.
Right, right. Should we end on a brighter?
Let's give it a roll. Yeah.
What do you
Why
think,
not?
Chris? Should we
Yeah,
end
let's
on a
end on
brighter?
a high one.
You want to pick
We
one?
give shits about these two. We got
Doug,
one very
why don't
long
you pick
one.
a brighter?
All right, let me go with this.
There's a long
There's
one and a
big
short
long
one.
and a shorter one.
I can't. I'm not going to go to a long one. All right. On
The
Sunday, my spouse and I took our son Sawyer.
Names their kid.
Fucking
Who wants to
outed 'em.
drop a name in
Bam.
there?
Yeah, Sawyer. Okay,
It's a
so
great
completely
clips in
white
Geneseo.
family.
Great clips in Geneseo. We were blessed by a very kind man who paid for his haircut, and I didn't know it until he had left. We are so grateful and amazed. Thank you, Shane, Allen, and Sawyer.
Wait, hold on.
So
what? Somebody randomly paid for somebody else's haircut?
Yeah, randomly paid for a kid's haircut.
Yeah.
Which I get, like at Dunkin' when they start the chain of the person buys the coffee.
Yeah,
like I kind of get that, but a fucking haircut, kind of weird.
I don't get either of those things.
Kind of weird, but
all right,
good story.
All right.
I guess I'm gonna go right in the middle.
This haircut's on me.
All right, so I'm going to write it
for everybody. Get everybody a haircut.
Right. It's a weird thing to throw around. It's like buying a drink. Let me buy everyone a haircut.
Somebody a haircut?
Let me get that for you.
Do they give chips for haircuts?
I got this. Get him a haircut.
Can you chip him over there?
I'm not going to lie. It's been a weird fucking week for the penny saver. These are weird things. Writing in about being thankful over a haircut.
No, the guy paid for her haircut.
I'm just saying. Like, yes, but that is weird. Nobody's ever paid for my haircut. Nobody's ever been like, oh, you know what I'm going to get for, you know what I'm going to get him for Christmas this year? Haircuts. Like,
I'm going to get some chips made that is like from Supercuts, and I'm going to hand out Supercuts chips.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Here you go, kid.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey,
kid.
Hey, little girl.
Go get your haircut.
Boy, get a haircut.
Go get your haircut. Here you go. Bam. Why not?
I like it.
I'm not a bad. Buying a child's haircut is weird in my opinion.
Get you a shave.
Yeah.
His mom is probably
nice
smoking hot. That's my guess. The mom. My guess is the mom is smoking hot.
You know what? Buy the kid. Buy the kid a shave.
Yes. 100%.
Oh, you think it was trying to impress the mother?
Oh yeah. It was a smoking mom situation.
What if it was just confusion and he just meant to pay for his own and they laughed and they were like, thank you. And he's like, what the fuck? And they're like, you stole us for yours. And he's like, no, that was a motherfucker, right?
It'd be great if he had to go back to his wallet too because he didn't realize how expensive the haircut was. He thought it was. He's like, look, I got it. And he's like, and then the barber's like, okay, that's gonna be $65. He's like, 65. 65. Okay.
The kid got a perm. It's like 65
Can I Venmo you 25?
And Sawyer and his family were like, thank you. Yeah. They leave. And he's like, I guess I'm not eating this month. Cat food and crackers for me again. Why do I come to this barber shop?
Yeah, ironically, he was eating the pages of the penny saver when he stumbled across his thanks.
They remembered.
It's a tough page to get down. There's a lot of ink on this page.
His hair's really long because he couldn't get a haircut.
I paid for too many haircuts.
Damn it. I don't know how this works.
Yeah. So that was a whole family. That was male, female. That was,
They put their names on there and everything. That was the brighter side. They're being positive.
Yeah.
I just want to thank this old man, and this is the way they figured to do it.
Yeah, I'm going to give him a good solid 5.
A 5 shitter.
Yeah. I feel like that was a good thing to do.
Wow,
I wouldn't have dropped names. That's kind of weird that you got to drop your kid's name in there.
Out there, like just so you know.
5 out of 6 shits.
Yeah.
By the way, not 8.
I'm not going 6.
Not 8.
I'm not going 6.
Wow. So you really think that they?
Yeah, I think it's solid.
A
nice firm
solid,
corny
but I'm
shit,
definitely
actually.
torn by the fact that it's for a haircut. If they were like, I mean, what do you pay? Like a meal? Okay, that's
get
fine.
somebody's grocery.
Right. Yeah. Get somebody's grocery. Yeah, but a haircut.
But maybe it's more impressive that they're more thankful for the tiny thing.
Dude,
But that's not even a tiny thing. Like a haircut's still pretty expensive. It's just a weird. I think it's for like a grooming thing that it's that makes me feel weird about it.
It is a different angle.
Yeah,
for sure.
Well, folks. I mean, Chris, thank you very much for coming on, man. I feel like
thanks for having me.
Yeah, dude.
I really
thanks for the poster.
So much fun.
Thanks for the the flash drive of your old
thanks
porn.
For the shirts.
Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Everybody check out the OHMS Band. It's a band 35 years in the. I mean, what band stays together for 35 years? That really is something to celebrate, man. For real, like that's crazy.
Thank you.
Just like consistent. The older I get, the more I realize that like consistency is one of the most difficult parts with anything. So to be able to keep doing it for 35 years is really awesome. So kudos to you. Definitely check out the OHMS Band. They play here in Batavia all the time. They're playing on my birthday, not because I asked, because they said it's Frank's birthday. We need to play, and I was like, wow, you guys already set it up. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Happy birthday for you.
Yeah. No, don't do that. But
and if you're watching this, you're invited to the induction ceremony.
Yes. If you are watching this,
you're there.
Hit us up for an invitation to the induction ceremony of the OHMS Band. The first ever induction to the Tchotchkes Hall of Fame.
100%.
Can't wait to tell them about it. They're going to be so confused.
Yeah, they're going to be like, "Where's Tchotchkes?" It's like in the basement of a house.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in, and have a good whatever part of the day it is for you. Thanks. Goodbye.